Hello everyone, welcome to D4Drupal channel. Today we are going to see about how to use git stash command in your git repository. Stash command will help you to remove all the untracked changes from your git repository before pushing it. So now we are going to do that. Here I have cloned my git repository. In this I have only two files. In each file I have only one line of code. Okay. Now what I am going to do, I am going to do some changes on the readme.md file. So add changes 1. Once you are done that, when you do git status here, you can see this file is in untracked state. And when you do git diff, it will show you what changes you made. Okay. When you do git stash, what it will do, it will remove all your untracked changes from the working directory. So when you put git status, here you can see nothing is there to commit. Your file change is also reverted. Okay. So you can see the list of stashes, whatever we are having. So git stash, I've list. So it will show you the list of stashes whatever we are having in our git repository. And this is my ID number for my stashing, and this is the command. So you can create your own custom command for stashing your content. So now I will go to the pad.txt, adding the command of changes to. Okay, now when you do git status here you can see I have a changes in the pad.txt file. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to do that stashing git stash push -m the message. So you can push the stash with the message whatever you want. Okay, changes to on pad file. Okay, enter. So once you stashed it, put git status. You can see our changes are removed here and also from here. And then when you do git stash list, so what this will do, git stash list will list all the stashes whatever you are having. So this is the first stash what we made, and this is the second stash what we created now. Okay, you can see our custom messages printing here. With the help of this custom message, you can re-import the changes whatever you added to the stash list. Okay, now I am going to import only the changes 0 or 1. You can do that by using command called git stash apply and then the ID. So I will use this. So stash at 1. So and enter. So now there is a changes on readme.md file. You can see our first changes is added here. After that, when you put git stash list, so once you have applied this stash changes to your repository, right? But when you use git stash apply command, okay, it's not printing. So when you use git stash apply command, what it will do, it will apply the changes, but it will not remove that entry from the list. Okay. And we have one more command to do the same, that is pop. I will explain that now. So once you see the git stash list, so again you can see git status, you will have a changes on readme file. So I am going to stash it again. So once you stashed git stash list, now it will have 3 list. Yeah. And I'm going to clear all the stash. So you can clear the stash by using git stash clear. It will clear all the stash entries. And then again, git list, you will not have any entry. So you will not be able to pop it again once you cleared it. Okay. So now we have seen about how to use git stash apply. Okay. Next, I'm going to explain about git stash pop. Again, I'm going to do changes on the readme file. It is stash one change. And I'm going to stash it. Stash push -m stash one changes. So then do git stash list. So you can see our custom message is added for our stashing. Again, I'm going to do changes on this pad file stash 2. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to stash it again. Now I added one more stash list. So you can see we have two entries. One is on stash 2 change and one is stash 1 change. Okay. So now we are going to use pop command to import any one stash inside your repository. So to do that, git stash pop. So you can run only this without mentioning any number. If you are not mentioning any number, it will take the latest changes and it will apply that stash changes. Okay. So now I am going to apply. So let me run this git stash pop and enter. So you can see the that is our latest changes that is getting applied. So once you run git stash pop, now run git stash list. So here you can see we have only one entry because we have used pop command to import the latest changes of pat. But when you use apply to re-import the stashes, it will not remove entry from the git stash. But when you use pop, it will remove the entry from the git stash list. Okay. If you are going to use same stash after some time later, if you want, in that case, you have to go with the git stash apply. Okay. So next we have a command called git stash drop. I will explain what it is. So before that, what I will do my changes here. Stash 1, git stash push -m stash 1 changes on readme. And then git stash list. So you can see we have two list of stashes. So when you use git stash clear will remove all the stash entries. But if you want to remove only this one, not all the thing, or only 0, in that case you have to go with the git stash drop. Git stash drop and then stash at 0, or you can mention only 0, both will work. So once you drop the git stash list, enter. So you can see we have only one entry. So these are the ways we can use stash command in our Git repository. And that's it about today's video. If you like the video, please share, like, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye.